Hey, what's up guys? John here. Hope you're having a great day. And in today's video, I'm going to tell you about what I think is the best way to release your music in 2020. Do you have new music that you want to release this year? Maybe you've got an EP, a single, or even a full-length album and you're looking for the best way to release your music. This video is for you. A lot of you guys may follow my channel from the guitar lessons or a lot of the guitar related content that I post. But before I was doing lessons on YouTube, since the beginning, I've always written my own songs, produced my own music. I've worked with producers when I was first starting, and now I make my own records independently. When I released my first album in 2006, I wanted to get on a lot of the popular platforms at the time. It was getting in the iTunes store, and I've used a bunch of different companies, and I want to tell you about why I think DistroKid is the best and most current company that's going to give you a lot of really cool features. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to upload your music to DistroKid. I'm going to talk about a lot of the bonus features that you can get through DistroKid. I'm also going to leave a link down below that's going to get you 7% off. It's a special discount link that'll get you 7% off your annual membership for the first year. DistroKid is a subscription service that you're going to pay a flat annual fee. And one of the great things about DistroKid is they don't take a royalty cut, a percentage of the royalties from your music. All right, with that said, let me take you inside my computer. I'm gonna show you the back end of how to upload your music and get started with DistroKid. So you're gonna start by just clicking Upload Music once you log into your account, and you're gonna see a list of stores that your music is gonna go on through DistroKid. And you've got things like Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, and the first few are the biggest ones. Most people, these are the ones that they want to be on. And then there's other things like TikTok and Amazon, Pandora, and then there's a lot of other stores as well that you'll see, and you can click on a list down here and get over 150 more smaller outlets. Next, we're gonna decide whether we're releasing just a single, one song, or maybe an album. You're doing 10 songs and you would fill out the information for each song as you go. I'm gonna click one song and just leave it as a single for now. Next up is, has this single already been released? No, and you're gonna go down here next and put in your artist or band name. So I'm gonna put John MacLennan. And then it's going to do a little search here, and because I have a lot of music out there, it's found my music in Apple Music already. And if that's the case with you, then you would just click That's Me. But let's say you're a different artist, you're a different John MacLennan, then Apple will make a new artist page for you. So you're going to make sure you want to check that. I'll just go That's Me for these, same with Spotify. Now you can set your release date next, and you want to set your release date at least a week out, and that'll help you get added to Spotify playlists, and you'll have different release options as well. So here, you can just set your date. Let's just say it's going a month away, February 27th, and then you can also select like the release time, what time zone you're in, and the time synchronization. Then pre-order. Do you want people to be able to pre-order your music before the release date? You can choose yes, and then if you choose yes, then when do you want the pre-order to start? Next up is your record label, and I'm going to put here Suspicious Love Productions. If you're unsigned, you can put whatever you want in there. Next up is your album cover, and this is really important. You want to look at the specifications that they have here. So the optimal size is 3000 by 3000. You want this to be a perfect square. If you're working with a graphic designer, you want to tell them this information so they know how to give you the best file format for this. So then you just choose new, and this is where you search for it on your desktop, and there you go. You put in your album artwork. Language is up next. We got English. Genres here. So for me, it's going to be like folk. And then as a secondary genre, this is optional, I'm going to put singer-songwriter. And then you move on to your song title. Now, it's important that you want to follow the capitalization and these parameters below, because this is how your song is going to appear. So It Won't Be Long is the name of the song. Next up is your audio file. Now, same thing, you want to make sure that you have the right file for this. So this is where you're going to browse on your computer and upload the song. Now, I definitely recommend high quality waves. You want to make sure that you get the highest quality audio file so that it sounds the best that it possibly can on everything that it's going to be played on. Now, another great thing about DistroKid is, let's say that you are releasing a cover. They have a whole system in place that helps you do this. So typically you're going to need to get a mechanical license, and they do that via Harry Fox Agency here. And so cover songs are okay to upload. You just got to be aware that there's going to be a little extra fee here. So DistroKid charges a fee of $1 per month, and this is paid annually, so $12 is going to be billed to your account, and they're going to manage this cover song for you. And that means that they're going to obtain the license, and they're going to pay the original songwriter every month. And there's more information, you can read about it here. And here, you also want to put in the original artist, their name, and the song title. Now, this is referring to a cover, not a sample. You want to make sure you understand the difference between those things before you upload something that's going to violate copyright. All right, explicit lyrics, no. Is this a radio edit? No, song is clean and has always been. Instrumental, this song does contain lyrics. I also do a lot of solo guitar stuff, as you guys know, so on my next solo guitar album, this song is instrumental and contains no lyrics. That's what I'll be clicking. Preview clip start time. So this is gonna let streaming services decide, or you can specify which parts of the song you want someone to hear in a preview. You set your track price. Now here's some other really cool options that you can add on. Now some of these are free and some of these are an additional fee, but check them out because a lot of them are really valuable. The first one here, you've got Instagram and Facebook. So what this means is that they're gonna add this single to Instagram's music and stories. So if you've been on Instagram and you've gone through somebody's story and heard the actual song playing of something like in high quality, not just like in the video, and then a lot of times there'll be a link to that artist and it'll say what it is. So that's really cool that people will be able to access your music and put it in their stories. Next up is YouTube Money, and this is really cool. Let's say someone takes your song and puts it in the background of a video that they have. Maybe they're a vlogger or they're just using your song in a video. YouTube is gonna do a content ID and they'll recognize your song, and when your music is detected in any YouTube video, you'll be notified, and the ad revenue that that video would typically make is gonna go to you instead of the person who uploaded the video. Store Maximizer. This is where DistroKid will automatically deliver this single to new online stores and streaming services as we add them. And this is pretty often. One of the things I like about DistroKid is seeing that they are on more platforms and they are staying really up to date with what's happening and what are the new social media platforms and where are the places that artists are going to want to get their music, and that's going to help them grow their career. Shazam and iPhone Siri. So this is where someone Shazams your song. It's going to make it easy for people to identify your song that's playing anywhere in stores and restaurants, parties, etc. Leave a legacy, and this is where DistroKid will never delete your single from stores due to a lapsed membership. So even if you die, you can always choose to delete, of course, at any time or not, but you'll continue to accrue 100% of the royalties as normal forever. So leave your legacy for future generations. Cover song licensing, if you need that, that's going to be for the songs that you didn't write. They're going to make them legal by getting the mechanical licenses that we talked about earlier. So you would check that or uncheck that if it's a cover song or not. These are some other things. I selected YouTube Music as a store, so I won't email DistroKid later asking why did you upload my music to YouTube. So as part of this process, if you select YouTube Music Store, then your music's going to go on YouTube. There you go, guys. That's a breakdown of how to get started with DistroKid and upload your music. I hope you got some value out of today's video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to check out the link in the description below as well. That's my gift to you that's going to get you 7% off your annual membership for the first year. All the best with releasing your music, and we'll see you guys in the next video.